Many of us grow up with the idea that success and happiness are directly tied to how vigorously we chase our dreams and goals. It's a narrative deeply embedded in countless self-help books and motivational speeches. But there's another perspective that doesn't get nearly as much attention, but can be equally, if not more, fulfilling. This approach is not about the relentless pursuit of objectives, but about learning to embrace opportunities as they come. Today, we'll explore why this subtle shift in mindset might just be the key to a more satisfying and less stressful life. The conventional view of pursuit involves setting specific goals and striving tirelessly to achieve them. Whether it's career milestones, personal achievements, or even physical possessions, the act of pursuit is often glorified as the only path to success. Yet this constant striving comes with its own set of challenges. The pressure to succeed can lead to significant stress, creating a perpetual loop where satisfaction is forever tied to the next achievement. The joy of the present is often overshadowed by the anxiety of what's yet to come, leaving little room for contentment. Accepting a different approach can lead to profound changes in how we experience life. Embracing means staying open to experiences without the frantic need to control the outcome. It's about letting life unfold and welcoming the opportunities that naturally arise. This doesn't mean giving up on goals or ambition. Rather, it suggests a more balanced way of interacting with our aspirations and the world around us. By reducing the pressure we put on ourselves to constantly achieve, we allow more space for growth that aligns with our true desires and values. One of the most compelling aspects of embracing rather than pursuing is the reduction in stress it brings. Without the constant pressure to hit every milestone and meet every expectation, we find ourselves more at peace with where we are in life. This peace comes from a place of acceptance, a realization that while we can influence our journey, we can't control every aspect of it. Learning to embrace life's unpredictability can be liberating, opening us up to experiences we might never have encountered through rigid pursuit. Transitioning from a pursuit-focused mindset to one of embracing is not about lowering standards or diminishing one's drive. Instead, it's about enriching the quality of our journey. It's a shift that encourages us to be more present and engaged with the current moment rather than always looking to the next achievement or milestone. This approach fosters a healthier relationship with our goals, where we pursue them out of a sense of genuine desire rather than obligation or fear of failure. The idea of embracing opportunities rather than pursuing them is not new, but it is certainly revolutionary in its application. As we explore deeper into this approach, we'll uncover the psychological benefits and practical steps that can help anyone make this transformative shift. By the end of our discussion, you may find yourself looking at your own goals and how you approach them in a completely new light, one that emphasizes well-being and genuine satisfaction over mere accomplishment. Imagine two paths. On one path, we have individuals who are defined by their relentless pursuit of specific outcomes. These individuals map out every step of their journey meticulously, leaving little to chance. On the other path, we find individuals who have goals but remain open to the experiences and opportunities that arise naturally along the way. They are adaptable, learning from each situation and adjusting their course with a sense of openness and curiosity. The outcomes of these two approaches can be quite different. Those who pursue with intensity often experience temporary highs of achievement followed by inevitable lows, leading to a cycle of constant striving. Their satisfaction is always contingent on the next success, the next milestone. Conversely, those who embrace tend to experience a more steady and sustainable form of contentment. They find joy in the unexpected and learn to appreciate the journey itself, not just the destination. This difference highlights a crucial point. The quality of our journey can significantly affect our overall happiness and sense of fulfillment. It's not just about achieving goals, but about how we feel as we work towards them. Embracing allows for a more organic, less forced progression through life's many phases, often leading to unexpected pleasures and discoveries that rigid pursuit might overlook. Switching gears, let's consider the psychological implications of embracing rather than pursuing. Psychology tells us that the way we approach our goals can have a profound impact on our mental health. The relentless pursuit can lead to stress, burnout, and a phenomenon known as goal fixation, where nothing but the achievement of the goal can bring satisfaction. This mindset can create a tunnel vision where the pursuer misses out on other aspects of life, including moments of joy and connection. On the other hand, embracing a more flexible approach can lead to greater psychological well-being. This method aligns with the principles of positive psychology, which emphasizes the importance of finding flow in activities, cultivating gratitude, and focusing on strengths rather than always trying to fix weaknesses. By embracing, individuals allow themselves to experience life as it comes, reducing anxiety about specific outcomes and increasing their resilience to setbacks. This psychological flexibility is not about giving up control, but about redefining what control means. It's about steering the ship with a gentle hand and being prepared to go with the flow of the currents rather than fighting against them. This mindset encourages us to view life as a series of opportunities and lessons rather than a checklist of achievements to be completed. Accepting life with this mindset does not mean we lose direction. It simply means that our direction is guided by a broader set of sails. It opens us up to a wider range of experiences, and importantly, it allows us to adapt and change course when necessary, often leading us to better and more fulfilling outcomes than we originally planned. Cultures around the world have different ways of interpreting the act of pursuing versus embracing. In some societies, the focus is on direct action and clear, measurable achievements as markers of success. These cultures often celebrate the individual who overcomes obstacles through sheer willpower and relentless pursuit. But there are also cultures that place a higher value on harmony with one's environment, emphasizing adaptability and receptivity as traits that lead to success and well-being. For instance, Eastern philosophies such as Taoism and Buddhism promote the idea of flowing with life's events rather than trying to force outcomes. These philosophies teach that an excessive focus on pursuing specific goals can disrupt our natural harmony and lead to dissatisfaction and suffering. Instead, they advocate for a more flexible approach where one maintains their intentions but remains open to the journey taking unexpected turns. This cultural perspective offers a valuable lesson on the benefits of embracing. It shows that being receptive to opportunities and outcomes rather than trying to rigidly control them can lead to a more balanced and fulfilling life. These insights encourage us to consider how our own cultural biases towards success and achievement might be shaping our approach to goals in ways that aren't always conducive to our well-being. Knowing the benefits and having cultural insights is just the beginning. The real change happens when we apply these concepts to our everyday lives. And if you're ready to shift from a pursuit-driven to an accepting mindset, let's talk about some practical steps to get started. Reflect on your goals. Take a moment to consider the goals you are currently pursuing. Ask yourself whether these goals are truly aligned with your values and long-term well-being, or if they are more about societal expectations or external validation. Cultivate mindfulness. Embracing begins with awareness. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, journaling, or even mindful walking can help you become more aware of the present moment and less fixated on future outcomes. Set flexible goals. Instead of rigid milestones, set flexible goals that allow for adaptation and growth. Recognize that the path to these goals might not be linear and that detours can sometimes lead to valuable insights and unexpected opportunities. Practice gratitude. Regularly practicing gratitude can shift your focus from what you lack to what you have. This shift in perspective can reduce the urgency of pursuit and increase your receptiveness to new possibilities. Learn to let go. Part of embracing life is learning to let go of the need for control. Practice accepting things as they come, dealing with them effectively, and then letting them go. This doesn't mean giving up responsibility, but rather understanding what you can and cannot control. Embrace failure as a teacher. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, view it as a part of the learning process. Embracing failure allows you to move forward with the lessons learned rather than being held back by the fear of repeating the same mistakes. By integrating these practices into your life, you'll begin to see a shift in how you approach your goals and day-to-day activities. Embracing isn't a passive state. It's an active choice to live with openness and flexibility, appreciating the journey as much as, if not more than, the destination. Accepting a new way of living requires a fundamental trust in the process of life. This means having faith that the paths we take, even those that seem less direct or uncertain, can lead to fulfilling outcomes. It's about believing that what we need will come to us when we are open to receiving it, rather than when we try to force it into existence. And this concept of trust does not imply a passive resignation, but an active engagement with life in a way that is open to outcomes and experiences. It involves believing in our own resilience and ability to handle whatever life throws our way. Faith here is similar to floating in a vast ocean. You prepare as best you can, you set your directions, but you also must trust the currents to help guide you toward your destination. Incorporating this level of trust can reduce stress and anxiety associated with the need for control. It enables us to experience life more fully, making us more flexible and adaptable to change. This trust also fosters a deeper connection with our inner self, enhancing our intuition and helping us make decisions that are more aligned with our true desires and needs. Adopting an embracing mindset is not without its challenges, especially for those accustomed to a goal-driven, pursuit-heavy lifestyle. One of the main challenges is the fear of missing out or falling behind, which can create anxiety and reluctance to let go of the pursuit mentality. When we shift our approach from pursuing to embracing, every day presents itself as a canvas filled with opportunities. This mindset changes not only how we plan our future, but also how we engage with the present. Daily interactions and decisions become less about forging a predetermined path and more about responding authentically to the situations that arise. This responsiveness allows for more genuine interactions with others. Without the pressure to constantly achieve specific outcomes, we can listen more attentively, respond more thoughtfully, and connect more deeply. Decisions start to align more closely with our true selves because they are no longer clouded by the anxiety of chasing goals. Instead, they are informed by a clear, present-minded understanding of what we genuinely need and want at the moment. Accepting also encourages us to take life one day at a time, appreciating and finding joy in small moments. This can be as simple as enjoying a spontaneous conversation with a stranger or altering a daily routine on a whim, all contributing to a richer, more varied life experience. Such moments, though seemingly small, enrich our days and contribute to our overall happiness. Over time, the practice of embracing rather than pursuing cultivates profound changes in how we perceive ourselves and our lives. As this approach becomes ingrained, it fosters a deep sense of peace and fulfillment. This isn't derived from reaching specific landmarks of success, but from the ongoing experience of living fully and authentically each day. This mindset nurtures personal growth in a way that is sustainable and deeply rewarding. As we become more attuned to life's rhythms and more adept at responding to its changes, we develop flexibility and resilience, qualities that enhance our ability to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and optimism. The accepted approach allows us to grow through experiences, challenges, and the diverse array of life's offerings, rather than through a single-minded pursuit of predetermined goals. The satisfaction derived from this way of living is not fleeting but lasting. It comes from a place of continuous engagement with life, where every day holds value and meaning, regardless of the highs and lows. This sustained satisfaction is grounded in the knowledge that we are living in alignment with our core values and opening ourselves to the full spectrum of life's possibilities. Adopting an accepting approach can have far-reaching effects beyond individual experiences, influencing the broader fabric of society. In a culture where the pursuit of specific goals often leads to competition, stress, and an overarching sense of urgency, embracing offers a refreshing alternative. While we end up our video, it's important to revisit and underscore the profound impact embracing can have on our lives and the world around us. This approach is not merely about being passive, it's about actively engaging with life in a way that is open, responsive, and deeply connected to the present moment. By shifting from a focus on relentless pursuit to one of accepting opportunities as they arise, we cultivate a lifestyle that promotes peace, satisfaction, and resilience. This doesn't mean abandoning goals or aspirations. Rather, it involves pursuing them with a mindset that values the journey as much as the destination. It's about finding balance and allowing ourselves to experience life fully without being overshadowed by the pressure to achieve specific outcomes. Accepting teaches us to appreciate the nuances of life, accept the ebb and flow of experiences, and realize that often the most rewarding paths are those we hadn't planned. It encourages us to live in alignment with our deepest values and to foster connections that enrich our lives and the lives of those around us. While you move forward, consider how accepting rather than pursuing can transform your approach to daily activities, interactions, and long-term goals. Remember, it's a gradual process that requires mindfulness, patience, and a willingness to let go of old patterns. The journey towards embracing is ongoing, but each step brings with it a deeper connection to the essence of life, paving the way for a truly fulfilling existence.